In this installment, we're going to be going over the NFL bets for Monday Night Football doubleheader. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Monday Night Football doubleheader we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 8.46 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we are well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment because that helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right. Now, for the Patreon, going over some of the Sunday plays. It could have been a really good night or a really good day. Just two teams killed us, all right? Jets and the Eagles, all right? For the most part, we avoided some of the landmines, all right? Like I told you in the previous video about the Browns, that was a big avoid, all right? There was no reason that the Browns should be road favorites, and that was value to grab the Las Vegas Raiders. That was one. Minnesota Vikings, all right? I expected all the public to get on the Green Bay Packers because Jordan Love was coming back, and that was definitely a fade spot. Continue to hammer the Minnesota Vikings, all right? So the Eagles didn't show up, and the Jets floundered. That really killed two huge parlays that we had going in the Patreon, okay? But some of the plays we had, the Chiefs, loved the Chiefs against the Chargers, obviously. So sad to see that injury to Rashee Rice. Bengals, Jaguars +7, and Chiefs, that parlay 40 for 117 came through. Raiders, as you can see, took them at +3.5. Vikings +3, that came through. Atlanta Falcons, I love the Atlanta Falcons against the Saints. That was a game winning kick. That was one of my tier 1 bets there. Christian Kirk touchdown. I had a couple touchdowns in the Patreon that hit as well. So if you want to sign up for winning plays, remember that's going to be in the Patreon, in that description section down below. It's not only me, it's guys in that chat that are going crazy 24/7. So if you want access to that, you sign up right now. That link provided down below. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. In Hard Rock Stadium here, we have the Miami Dolphins going against the Tennessee Titans. In this particular matchup here, looking at the odds, Dolphins -135 as home favorites with the comeback of the Titans at a +110. Point spread set at 2.5. Total set at 37 points. All right, for this public bet percentage here, we have 70% of the bets and 58% of the money here on the side of the Dolphins on the money line. All right, a little bit of the sharps coming in on the Titans as underdogs. Okay, point spread, we have 59% of the bets coming in on the Titans to cover, and 68% of the money here for the Titans to cover as well. So we got a public underdog yet again. Okay, public underdog in the Titans. 0-3 Titans. They're trusting Will Levis here. For the total, 87% of the bets, 73% of the money towards the over 37. All right. For the injury report, the Titans are seeing some few injuries here. Their second corner, Brownlee, most likely is not going to play. Just definitely stay up to news on if he's going to be in or out. Jeffrey Simmons, the leader of this defense here, and especially that D line, he is going to be out of this game at the tackle position. That's a big loss there. L'Jarius Sneed is highly questionable in this game. Did not practice Thursday. Got a full practice on Friday, but was downgraded to limited on Saturday. So definitely pay attention to L'Jarius Sneed, their number one corner, who they just got from the Chiefs. And then Amani Hooker is questionable as well at the safety position. For the Miami Dolphins, they're going to be without left tackle Teron Armstead. That's a big loss. And then Kendall Fuller is going to be out. And David Long is going to be out. All right. So they're missing two pieces on the defensive side and one key piece on as offensive tackle. All right. And that's going to be very interesting here because the new quarterback for the Miami Dolphins is going to be Tyler Huntley. All right. Former Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley. So that is a positive here. They definitely have a much better and capable quarterback here than Skylar Thompson. He can create with his arm and definitely can create with his legs. He limits turnovers much better than Will Levis. All right, I can definitely tell you that. So we have a dynamic running back with very dynamic receivers. So this could be very interesting to see what Mike Daniels draws up for this particular position here. For the Titans, okay, this Dolphins defense is definitely formidable. Even with the few injuries that they do have, they still have a good secondary and still can get to the quarterback. All right, so for this one here, I'm just going to avoid the public here. I'm going to avoid Will Levis. I cannot trust Will Levis time in and time out. He's coming up with this bonehead plays that you can't really describe him. It just happens, and he fumbles or it's an interception here. If he gets duressed there, he can definitely create a situation where the Dolphins defense at home can definitely take advantage of that. This is a team here that's looking to interject some energy in the team with Tyler Huntley as quarterback. Obviously, everyone's down on the Dolphins from the injury to Tua Tagovailoa, but the positive note is that Skylar Thompson is not the quarterback. All right, the worst quarterback on this field is Will Levis. I'm telling you that right now. So we're gonna fully fade the public here. We're gonna ride the home favorite in the Dolphins. Give me them on the money line. Give me them on the -2.5. I'm gonna be very interesting to see here what he creates for this offense with Tyler Huntley, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and Devin Achane. They're going to have a lot to deal with here. And I think they can create havoc. I like the over on the 37 total points. I think Dolphins can put up points. It's going to force the Titans to play catch-up. And if they're forced to play catch-up, that could increase the inevitability of Will Levis creating that turnover. All right? So Dolphins on the money line. Dolphins point spread over on the 37 total. In the Ford Field here, we have the Detroit Lions 2-1 going to be against the Seattle Seahawks 3-0. For the odds here, Lions as home favorites -200 with the comeback of the Seahawks at a +164. Point spread set at 4. Total points at 46.5. For the public bet percentage here, 75% of the bets, 69% of the money towards the Detroit Lions. Pretty decently here. For the point spread, 51% of the bets, but 57% of the money towards the Detroit Lions in the cover. So people are a little bit more split here with the point spread with +4 and -4. For the total points, we have 55% of the bets and 59% of the money towards the over 46.5. For this particular game here, looking at this injury report, there's a major factor that's going to come in play. We'll talk about that in seconds. All right. For the Detroit Lions, Frank Ragnow, obviously that is a major loss to that offensive line. Frank Ragnow is all-pro leader there, and he will be missing this game. Anees Rakestraw, cornerback, is going to be questionable. He's trending towards playing after getting a full practice in on Saturday. Sam Laporta looks fine as well. For Seattle, they're dealing with major issues, and this is the key point. All right, they're missing. They're missing 2 of their starters on the D-line and 2 linebackers here. So Boye Mafe out. Jerome Baker is highly questionable. Didn't practice Thursday and Friday. Did get eliminated on Saturday, so you got to wait on news about him. Byron Murphy, D-tackle, out. Leonard Williams, D-end, out. Uchenna Nwosu, linebacker, out. These are big losses here. We're looking at this interior defense. Red. These are, you're going to be leaning on your backup DN, your backup nose tackle, your backup right linebacker. And we're talking about a team here in the Detroit Lions that plays the smash mouth football, and you're missing the majority of your interior D-line. All right, and your linebackers. This was very similar to what I said in the previous week before in a game with the Broncos and the Buccaneers. They were missing their entire D-line. No Vita Vea, no Kalaja Kancey, no linebackers. And the Broncos were able to upset the Buccaneers and dominated the trenches. All right, trenches is very key. This does not bode well for the Seahawks at all, and I think they get their first loss. All right, so give me the Lions on the money line. Give me the Lions to cover the -4, and give me the under on the 46.5. I expect this Lions defense that has been fantastic this year to stand up yet again and limit the Seattle Seahawks. And looking at the Seattle Seahawks, they had a very easy 3 games to get to 3-0. Miami with Skylar Thompson, the Patriots, who they barely won and took them to overtime, and Denver Broncos, who they barely beat as well. So this is going to be a complete sweep here. Give me the Lions money line, Lions -4 and under 46.5. All right, so those are going to be our selections, okay, for the Monday night doubleheader. All right, let me know in that comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are going to be your props and plays for this one right here, guys? If you want to sign up for the Patreon, that link is provided down below in the description. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. It's your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon. Peace out.